Hello, everybody, and welcome back to It Moves. I am the Guff Guy, and we're gonna jump right back into this game. Last time we finished the labyrinth. I don't recall what getting into next, what this place was called, but ooh, really quiet right now. Huge skull. Banner, a long pole. Tools and torn. Pick out the details. Alright, I'm really loving this game, man. I love this style of game. Kind of simplistic, but man, like the labyrinth, man. The whole face just chilling there the whole time. Just did a really good job with it. Huge skull. This oh, lights coming on. What's going on? Getting a little brighter. Huge skull. I noticed too I had my mouse in it last time. Let's try to keep that on the screen. Alright. She said something that time. Right. Very, very interesting. Ooh. I should have probably. Oh, why are we going slow? What's happening? Why am I laggy? Part of the game? It's supposed to be laggy? Surely not, right? Okay, there we go. Little slip on it. A little bit of lag. Arc circulating things. Arc fan circulating stuff here. These areas. If there's some kind of green landscape, the picture is too bad they can make out any details. Alright. Oh. Like the lag on this. Alright. This looks like the lights on a runaway airport. Here. I'm gonna find something. Assuming girl, maybe it was a boy, I don't know. Who knows what it was? It was just something in a red cloak with X on it. Terrible with posting of where I was and where I needed to be. Hello. Oh, hi. Not gonna talk about that, huh? Don't wait. Okay, so we get the switch. Oh, hi, buddy. Are you what? what that says. Are you something? Oh, come on, quit lagging. Hi, buddy. What are you? You there to scare me? I'm assuming. Where is what is this? The second night like this. Switch here. That's not helpful. We can do this one on the right, right? So like that here. Man, where did you unlock? That's weird. Elaborate mazes. Like it should have been this one. I have. Oh, here we go. Creepy mask. Got anything to say this time? Oh. What is happening? Oh, is that with the mask and the faces? I don't like it. Why? Why? Okay. Oh, just gonna chill there on the ground like that. I don't like that at all. Alright, so. Let me just check up here before I head out. Far away from it. Yeah, see, I was thinking go down to that guy. Red liquid is pouring out. Yeah, that's definitely a good thing. Oh, when is red liquid ever a bad thing? So, if down here now is open. one more spot up top left, I believe. It's this area. What is this? What are you? Pile of skulls? Don't like it. Don't like it. Oh. No, thank you. Okay, yep. Last area. Top left. Now, Mr. Redman's store should be open. Let's see. Say hello to him and see what nightmarish images he brings to mind. Alright, and he is gone. Perfect. And flip the switch. There we go. Nope, is that it? Little shake. Alright, well, I'm betting the altar now. Yep. Oh, what's up, Red Man? Oh, what are you? I don't know which one's worse. You or this thing? Oh, he got me. And that's when I woke up terrified. Yep. Oh. God. It's funny how certain words can remain hidden in your mind, no matter how blatant or obvious they are. One word came to me that night, lying there in the darkness alone, frightened, aware of a rotten change in the atmosphere. The thickening of air is something that had displaced it. As I heard the first casual twists of the bed sheets below, the first anxious increase of my heart, the realization that something was wrong. The bottom bunk. That word. A word which had sent me into exile, filtered up through my consciousness. Breaking free of all oppression, gasping for air, screaming, etching, and carving itself into my mind. Ghost. As this thought came to me, I noticed my unwelcome visitor had ceased moving. The bedsheets lay calm and dormant, but they had been replaced by something far more hideous. A slow, rhythmic grasping breeze heaved and escaped from the door. I could imagine the chest rising and falling with each snorted, wheezing, and garbled breath. I shuddered, and hoped beyond all hope that it would leave without the curtains. The house lay as it had the previous night, in a thick blanket of darkness. Bro, get a nightlight or something, man. Silence prevailed, all but for the perverted breath of my as yet unseen bunkmate. I lay there terrified. I just wanted this thing to go. To leave me alone. What did it want? Then something unmistakably chilling transpired. It moved in a way different. It moved in a way different from before. When it threw itself around in the bottom bunk, it seemed unrestrained, without purpose, almost animalistic. For that thing laying there in the darkness, that thing which seemed intent on terrorizing a young boy, calmly and nonchalantly sat up. Its labored breathing had become louder. Now, only a mattress and a few flimsy wooden slates separated my body from the unearthly breathing below, or unearthly breath below. I lay there, eyes filled with tears, in fear which mere words cannot relate to you, or anyone else course through my veins. I would not have believed this to be I imagined that thing would look like sitting there, listening from below my mattress, hoping to catch the slightest hint that I was awake. Imagination then turned into an unnerving reality. It began to touch the wooden slates which my mattress sat on. It seemed to caress them carefully, running what I imagined to be fingers and hands across the surface of the wood. Then, with great force, it prodded angrily between the two slats into the mattress. Even through the padding, I felt as though someone had viciously struck their fingers at my side. I let out an almighty cry, and the wheezing, shaking, and moving thing in the bunk below replied in kind by violently vibrating the bunk as it had done the night before. Small flakes of paint powdered onto my blanket from the wall, and the frame of the bed scraped along me, backwards and forwards. Once again, I was bathed in light, and there stood my mother, loving, caring, as she always was. With a comforting hug and calming words, which eventually subdued my hysteria. Of course, she asked what was wrong, but I could not say, I dare not say. I simply said one word over and over and over again. Nightmare. I'd say so, Jesus. The pattern of events continued for weeks, if not months. Night after night, I would awaken to the sound of rustling sheets. Each time I would scream so as not to provide this abomination with time to prod and feel for me. With each cry, the bed would shake violently, stopping with the arrival of my mother, who would spend the rest of the night in the bottom bunk. Seemingly unaware of the sinister force torturing her son nightly, along with the way I managed to feign illness a few times and come up with other less than truthful reasons for sleeping in my parents' bed. But more often than not, I would be alone for the first few hours of each night in that place. The room where the light from outside did not sit right, alone with that thing. With time, you become desensitized to almost anything, no matter how horrific. I had come to realize that for whatever reason, the thing could not harm me when my mother was present. I am sure the same would have been said for my father, but as loving as he was, waking him from sleep was almost impossible. Waking me, on the other hand, was no trouble at all, thanks to the nightmares. That's my favorite story. It's like a map. Take it. Let's get the fuck out of here. Next video. Oh, car. What was that? Noise. Oh my god. Yeah, downstairs. Everyone always goes downstairs. Nightmares happen. Best place to hide. Oh, lordy. And we're trapped. And here comes Spider a bit. Oh no, we're stuck in here. I don't like the noises. What is that? Hi. Weird. Oh, what is that noise? Oh, I don't like it. Stop it. Walking by y'all. Oh, great. Their mouths are open. Oh, it's them closing their mouth. Okay. Still don't like it. Still don't like it. Go back to the way. Something's gonna pop out right here. Got to. No? You keep going this eternity. Oh no. We're not closing them anymore. Aren't you closing them anymore? Where's the close? Jump into the whatever that is. Oh god, babies! Oh, babies! Taken out by the children. And there's mom again. Oh. My greatest fears were realized in the winter. The days grew short. The longer nights merely provided this wretch with more opportunities. It was a difficult time for my family. My grandmother, a wonderfully kind and gentle woman, had deteriorated greatly since the death of my grandfather. My mother was trying her best to keep her in the community as long as possible. However, dementia is a cruel and degenerative illness, robbing a person of their memories one day at a time. Soon she recognized none of us, and it became clear that she would need to be moved from her house to the nursing home. Before she could be moved, my grandmother had a particularly difficult few nights, and my mother decided that she would stay with her. As much as I loved my grandmother and felt nothing but anguish at her illness, to this day I feel guilty that my first thoughts were not of her, but of what my nightly visitor may do, should it become aware of my mother's absence. Her presence being the one one thing which I was sure was protecting me from the full horror of this thing's reach. I rushed home from school that day and immediately wrenched the bed sheets and mattress from the lower bunk, removing all the slats and placing an old desk and chest of drawers, and some chairs which we kept in the cupboard where the bottom bunk used to be. I told my father I was making an office which he found adorable, but I would be damned if I gave that thing a place to sleep for one more night. Damn right. As darkness approached, I lay there knowing my mother was not in the house. I did not know what to do. My only impulse was to sneak in her jewelry box and take a small family crucifix, which I had seen there before. While my family were not very religious, at that age I still believed in God and hoped that somehow this would protect me. Although fearful and anxious while gripping the crucifix under my pillow, tightly in one hand, sleep eventually came, and as I drifted off to dream, I hoped that I would awaken in the morning without incidents. Unfortunately, that night was the most terrifying of all. Alright. So mom's away, demons will play. Let's go. Chapter 5, The Urban Explorer. Alright everybody, and on that note, we are gonna stop this video here. Don't forget to like and follow, and we will see you all in the next video. Later.